today's you know, daily thing we do. So we're gonna get straight into a read. I want to try to make this as short as possible. I want to say thank you to everybody joining me, everybody that supports me, everybody that understands reciprocity and the idea of being in connection with me, and how that also would constitute me wanting to be in connection with you and things you have going on. You know, reciprocity. Oh, look at this. Today's date is what? Wait, what is today's date? Hold on, let's check right quick. Okay, so today's date is January 25th. It says invest in someone. The wicked borrow and pay not again. Oh, I was just talking to, wasn't I just talking about this to everybody before I even opened up the book? Okay, I'll be on point before I even be on point. But anyway, for they may be unable, but the uncompromisingly righteous deal kindly and give, for they are able. Psalm 37:21. Take chances today and invest in someone else's life, especially if God tells you to do so. You may give them something of value only to learn that they wasted, as they have always done in the past, but remember that God made an investment in you, and He wants you to be willing to make an investment in someone today. Jesus died to give everybody a chance. They also italicized everybody. So Jesus died to give everybody a chance. Not everyone takes advantage of his provision, but we all have an equal opportunity to enjoy the abundant life. If you help someone and they end up not doing what is right with it, that is between them and God. Give thanks that you are able to give, and then do whatever God tells you to do. Okay? So invest in somebody today. I was given this ideology that, a lot of people that I come into contact with, when I come into contact with them, like on content, specifically on YouTube platforms, I always find myself like getting sleepy and knocked out. And I know that there's a nerve in the back of my neck right here. It's really tight. It's really hard. But this is like the entry point of people. Like if you ever felt really sleepy or really like tired all the time, there's a nerve right here and a bone right here that may be misaligned in the top of the spine. It's your C1 vertebrae. So I tapped in right there, and I was like, dang, I wonder how many people are connected to that vertebrae, right? Living in my mind, living in conjoined energetic agreement with me, right? And I thought to myself, well, if y'all want to have energetic agreements to me, then I should be able to wager what it is exactly I want from you guys in return, as far as energetic connection, energetic reciprocity. So when you guys come here, I let you guys know off the rip, this is not a OnlyFans platform. We are not providing sexual favors. We're not doing that. That's weird. However, when you come here, do understand that if you're here taking time and energy and you're getting fed something, then of course you would need to pay something back forward as well, right? So I made my agreement with people in my collective that it would be things like maybe green, maybe some blues, maybe some oranges, maybe some yellows. I got a lot of red, so I'm not really cool. I mean, I'm cool on red, but just making um making it clear what it is exactly I want when it comes to being in connection with me, so that I'm not overpouring myself and overextending myself and then not getting anything in return. Because a lot of the times in our relationships and friendships, we find ourselves overpouring into people and not getting anything in return. But today's word was to invest in someone today. So, of course, the investment is to, give people access and make it clear, make it, and the grift begins. I don't know what that is. So make it clear what it is that we want as far as energetic connection and correlation. Oh, hold on one second. That's my teapot. I gotta go make my tea. I'll be right back. You could be my master or you could be my sensei. Yeah, I don't know what the grift is. What is that? Explain that for me, please. It's begging for money high. Oh, no, no, no. That's not begging for money. That's just simply saying, you know, if you come here, you're gonna have to pay. You know, it's kind of like a hotel. You don't get to stay in a hotel for free. It's free Wi-Fi and everything once you get there, but you gotta pay something forward in order to be in someone's space. It's really distasteful to come to someone's house and not expect to pay something forward. And just expect to sit in someone's space and just be there, just not doing anything to contribute to the motion that it takes to actually protect and uphold a household. Woo! Pay for what though? Time, energy. The fact that you can exist somewhere, that's you being paid attention to. If I'm responding to you in the comments, I pay them attention, I pay them mind, I pay them in energy, whether it be from my heart, my solar plexus, my sacral chakra, my throat chakra, whatever their favorite color is what I pay them in. You know? So yeah. Now what I pay you guys is communication and information. If you don't want to be here for communication and information, you can go somewhere else. Because I'm here to talk about communication and information. Today we're talking about investing in people and reciprocity and what that means. If you don't believe in reciprocity, you should leave. If you believe that you should go to somebody's house or be in someone's space and not pay any kind of energy forward to be around them, you're weird. I don't have a lemon today. I'm sorry. I wish I did. Bye-bye. See you later. Oh, hello. Welcome from New Zealand. Okay, nice to have you guys. What kind of pills am I taking? Golden Elimination Parasite Detox. I actually constructed this pill line myself. It has herbs in it that help you eliminate the herpes virus. But if you're just looking for a simple detox, this also is great for that as well. Oh, my shit. Oh, hello, North Korea. You spelled it wrong. Did you mean to spell it like that? Is there a different kind of Korea that I don't know about? Korea. Salad. This tea too hot still for me to go ahead and take these pills. I really want to hurry up and get it out the way though. But anywho, so again, invest in someone today. Make it worthwhile. But if they do fumble your investment, that's their problem, not yours. Okay? So, without further ado, let's dive in. We split the deck at Heartbreak, Three of Swords, and Judgment. So somebody about to go through some judgment behind you. Have you mind also, I have a 13-year-old and his friends in my house right now. So I do not want anyone out here being weird with y'all's energy, because it's a bunch of boys over here that are children. They're minors. So don't be in here acting crazy, okay? Thank you. Too pretty to be a witch. How am I a witch? What did I do? I did something? I felt some heaviness on my shoulders coming down my shoulders like this, and I pushed it back. That makes me a witch, because I felt the energy and I was like, oh no. Like that makes me a witch. Because I felt something and I'm like, oh shoot, nah. That's witch. What? I was like, oh shoot, what's that? I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and have to make this reading quick so I can get y'all up out of here, since I'm a witch. I'm a daggone witch. I'm not a man, I have boobies. Okay. Romantic homicide. What's romantic homicide? Hello to the Netherlands. Oh my gosh, but I have my information all over the damn world. So we got abundance coming out, but somebody's selfish with it. Somebody got a lot of energy to give, but they're being selfish with it right now. That's what that judgment card was from. You got all eyes watching you at this time. Ooh. We got a Knight of Pentacles coming out. Some kind of abundance, some kind of flow coming through. Or the Knight of Pentacles is the person being selfish. Have the initiative to pay attention and know and understand that. This communication is coming forward to a High Priestess. You might have had a dream about this. Some kind of backstabbing betrayal might have happened for clout or popularity. This has something to do with ancestral abundance as well. So somebody wanted to harness your spiritual abundance, your spiritual wealth from your ancestors, or they did, and they pay it forward to you like it's a treat, but really it's something from your ancestors that they've been able to dial themselves into and make it seem like it's their own, but it's really not theirs. So they try to make it like you're lucky enough for them to share it with you when really it's your money. But this is a Two of Cups partnership somewhere, somehow. So you got to get into solitude so that you can unlock the gift that will help you just still get something that's even better, right? So even though it's yours and they stole it and they keep on trying to trickle it down to you like it's like tower at the bottom of the deck, you know, it just flew out. I didn't even mean to do that, which comes with the judgment, because they're trying to hide your own abundance from you. They're trying to hide your abundance, or maybe even your child's abundance from you. It belongs to you, but they're trying to act like you're lucky enough to get it, but really it's yours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If they're being placed under judgment for this. Child, you just said you about to turn 19. You do not need me. I'm about to be 33 this year with a 13-year-old. Nah, be easy. Yeah, be easy. Oh no. Oh, absolutely not. We would not be doing that. Okay. No, something just tried to stab. Something just tried to stab the fuck out of me in my forehead. Oh hell no. Anyway. I'm 33 this year. Sis, you better leave that nonsense alone and get right with the Most High. Reading them fake ass cards and cutting it. Stay away from Christianity to save your soul. Her stripper name is Spicy Tuna. I'm gonna laugh at that because that's a funny joke. Okay. So a celebration is coming. Taking this leap of faith is going to be really important for the celebration to happen. Excuse me. We got the Lovers card coming out, so some kind of celebration, taking a leap of faith and jumping into some kind of love situation will bring you a favorable outcome with the World card. So who's this new love? Can we get an idea on the new love? Spirit? Y'all do realize Christianity is only 2,000 years old, but there was something going on before someone said that there was a such thing as Christianity. Like, Christianity don't explain to me while I got this Anunnaki symbol on my forehead. Like, what do y'all be saying? There's things that came long before the Christian. Okay, we got the Hierophant, which is a spiritual teacher. Okay, hello. So some kind of Hierophant. That's a Taurus card, though. The Hierophant is also the Taurus. And look, you see this symbol I got on my forehead, right? Y'all see it? Y'all see the shape? I'm not lying. Y'all see it, right? Look at this card. Look what he got on his forehead. Spiritual teacher. Oh, okay. I'm just saying, like, y'all see it. I can't put that on my forehead. That's something that's just, some people just born with gifts that Christianity can't explain. So don't come over here popping that stupid shit. Okay. I mean, so then what's that? I didn't draw these pictures. No OnlyFans bullshit up in here. We don't do that in this. We don't do that here. Just making that clear. We don't do that here. Because I have 13-year-olds and children in the house right now, so be respectful. People talk Most High BS, don't have a clue. Bunch of indoctrinated fools. Anyways, the Knight of Cups, Knight of Cups just came out. I am covered. What's not covered? This little piece of skin. If I had on a bathing suit, what would be the difference? I'm in my house in my robe. Like, I'm chilling. You can't see nothing but flat chest. I'm not showing you a whole, like, ooh, like, y'all are being weird. Because if I had on a deep V-neck, I'm not showing y'all anything. Y'all mind got to stay out the gutter. If you can't control your thoughts to not think sexually about seeing my rib cage and a little line right here, something's wrong with your brain. You need to take that up with Jesus. You need to get in alignment with Christianity. That is someone that you need to talk to yourself. The Moon. King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So there's some kind of secrets that are hidden about the Moon. And Hierophant, so a Taurus and a King of Cups working together. I feel like that's the underlying secret here. I feel like I knew that they worked together. Yep. And then look who came out, the King of Pentacles. So the King of Cups, the Hierophant Taurus, the Knight of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, masculine, and then the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, masculine. There's a secret about them and the moon and some kind of deal that was done behind the scenes. Something to do with lovers. Basically, whoever wins this battle, I guess. Oh, and then a Queen of Swords as well. Doing moon magic. That's a Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini feminine. There's somebody pregnant in this picture, so somebody's pregnant. Some kind of Ten of Swords is going on too. This is what the cards mean. I'm just saying stuff. That's what they mean. There's a child who fooled death or tricked death or is laughing in death's face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See, sticking out his tongue at death. And the children are sitting there being taught by a woman. Okay? Then we have a dialect, or rather a protector in the energy. But the protection this person provides you is going to put somebody else in the hospital. Okay? So the protection that somebody provides to you is going to have somebody in the hospital. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One more card. Okay, now I need to cover up because I felt that. I felt the breeze. I felt the breeze right there. Gotta cover up. Yeah. A King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, masculine, I mean. That might be the person in the hospital or the person who's doing the protecting. Take it as it resonates for you. No, what we have here is a bunch of, it's not channeling spirits, it's actually, because my energy is like one of the, I guess, biggest or largest or most seen energies in my community, right? I'll show y'all. I'm getting a headache because, y'all hear that? So every time I'm making a twist at the energy, the volume of that goes down because I stopped giving it access to my energy in my portal. So I had to go ahead and close my portal down because whatever that was getting too comfortable up in it. I didn't realize I was pushing the portal open, which is basically like pushing open of a JJ, right? Just saying, hey, come on in to my triangle. I had to go ahead and close that down. So I saw it was like it was going like this, trying to catch momentum. And then I was able to push it back, but then it started, and it started spinning real fast and it started getting real loud. So I started taking the energy, trying to condense it. Quantum physics, right? And then essentially taking it and like twisting it. So imagine like a pizza that looks like a swirl and then cutting it in half and then spinning it in half again. And it's making the headache go away because it's energy exchange. If you hit this chick, your spirit will never leave. Child, I done pushed so many spirits through. As soon as people finish dealing with me, their life gets better. There's no man that could ever say that he dealt with me and his life didn't get better. So say what you want, but any man that's ever slept with me and then went to work, oh, I don't know what's gotten into you. You glowing today, baby. Oh my goodness. Or I need a hug. I need my boot. I need my re-up. Come on. Come hug me. Come on, I need you. What you doing right now? Why you not answering the phone? Don't ever play with me in my face, bro. You can get the fuck on. I hate men like you that don't respect women who actually have really good energy. You can't have none. I said no. Fuck you. She's pulling y'all into a YouTube portal. Everything is a fucking portal. Every person's mind is a portal. What do you mean? Every single individual person is a portal to how they think, to their world. Musty is crazy. Understand that YouTube is a portal, and if I work for YouTube, I can't conduct what YouTube does with my energy in order to attract you guys. There's an emperor in the energy. That's an Aries energy. Or some kind of emperor in your energy. What about them? All eyes are watching at this time. You grab the attention of others. There's a trickster in your spirit, or trickster spirit in your energy right now, trying to put you back into the pit that you climbed out of by yourself. Ace of Swords, that's the truth at the bottom of the deck. They want to offer you a deal and cause you to be in some kind of imposter syndrome. So they want you to be something that you're not by offering you a deal that's lucrative to you. They want you to pose as something that you're not and put in a lot of hard work to be something that you're not. Whoever this trickster spirit is, so be mindful. It could be that Hierophant Taurus. It could be that Knight of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So be careful, mindful of all three of those energies. I took my parasite detox capsules. They have burdock root, wormwood, cascara sagrada, hyssop, nettle, hibiscus, prickly ash bark, wormwood, yarrow root, and yellow dock. My doors actually aren't open. I just am a person that has a big energy. I try to keep my doors closed, but once you talk to people who are open, like you said, to everything, they attach their spirits onto you. So then you're rolling with a bunch of people that you don't even know. It's like it's a bunch of people that I know that pay attention to me that I don't even know. But I also understand how big my spirit is based on what I understand about my actual, like, my birthmark mapping in my birth chart. So I kind of don't have a choice but to be a bigger energy that has a lot of energies within my spirit, if that makes sense. All right, let's break down this reading because y'all are crazy. Imposter syndrome will actually protect you and help trap death, and it's going to you're going to be able to celebrate because you had the initiative to do so. Fake it till you make it is what it's giving. A King of Cups and a Knight of Cups want to help unlock some kind of gift for you and be in some kind of partnership with you. They're giving you this offer, but watch out for a trickster spirit. That might be this Knight of Pentacles. They want your spiritual abundance. Also, Knight of Pentacles is very selfish with their abundance, so be careful with that. Eight of Swords, Ten of Swords. Someone trying to throw you in the pit and stab you in the back. That will be this Queen of Swords. But isolation will have her contemplating that she did all this for popularity, and she'll be looking real stupid soon. All eyes are watching you at this time. The Emperor as well has some secrets. A Hierophant wants to choose a lover situation and take a leap of faith. But judgment has brought them to a tower based on what a high priestess saw in their dream. It might be coming true. That spiritual serial killer. Y'all niggas be well. It is definitely spiritual serial killers out here. Okay? No, I'm just sick of that spirit that will stab me in my third eye. Give me a fucking headache. Or maybe that spirit was fighting against a spirit that was trying to do something to me, but I was so in the spirit that it felt like it was doing it to me. Because spirits have a way of projecting stuff onto you that's happening to them, so that you end up fighting off the thing that's actually trying to protect you. So that's another thing about spiritual warfare, especially when you live in an apartment building and you're in close connections with other energies. You might actually be fighting accidentally the spirit that's trying to protect you, because you're feeling what they're trying to fight off of you and their heaviness. So when people are trying to help you and fight something off of you, you're fighting for the spirit that they're trying to get off of you, not realizing it. A deck of cards, baby. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm literally all the way outside, like in the solar system. I don't know what you're talking about being limited by a deck of cards. Like, huh? What are we talking about here? Like, what? The whole fucking Milky Way and then some more. Around the whole globe. Every single constellation up in this. What are you talking about? Do you not see my road? Like, what are you talking about? I'm not limited. This is just a tool that is easier to help you guys. I ain't gonna lie to you, my skin not flawless, but a lot of women that do have skin that's flawless are spiritual witches. So we got childhood innocence. What's up? You keep saying hi. Again, I have a 13-year-old in here, and I have other people in here. I don't operate like that, so y'all gotta chill. Like, no. Absolutely not. There's acne on my face. Don't be confused. Okay, this is a lotus flower unfoldment moment. My son. He's in his bed. Marcel! Marcel! And he said, don't fucking touch me. He's not even answering. He's like, leave me the fuck alone. No. Lightning, your power is about to be activated. One of your powers. Some of your powers. No, I mean, y'all don't understand. Maybe because y'all are not in that understanding of how everything is omnipresent. Like, if y'all are sitting here trying to be weird, like on some OnlyFans weird shit, like trying to behind the scenes, like hump on me and be weird, like, don't do that. My son's in here. Actually, the Marcel would be my brother, who's an Aries, which is labeled in Mars, and he's very connected to him, right? But his initials are actually my other brother's initials backwards, JM. He's instead MJ. But they both love basketball, and he's 6'2". It's a lot of interesting things to really. Sometimes I call him Selly, and his dad's also in prison, so he's my Selly as well. He's my cellmate, locked in for life. In so many different ways to really like. The Lotus card, the unfolding, it's like your heart opening up. It's like your body, you opening up like a flower, like blooming, blossoming. I had lip piercings. I had every single one of them. I chose to get over it. I'm sorry that your lover left you after I told you in the card that it was going to happen. I'm sorry. I work out a lot, though. So I do believe in saints. The reason I said I work out is because I really like Joan of Arc. And I remember she posed as a man in order to help fight in the revolution, right? And I think that's so funny because someone pointed out how the weather that we're in right now is the weather that the dude left Mulan in because he was trying to raise her up when he thought she was a man because apparently he was gay. So he got mad at her for being a girl, right? And I just thought about how that's hilarious that y'all talked about saints, and I really always liked Joan of Arc when I was a kid. But they burned her in fire, and I'm a fire sign, and I always feel like I'm on fire. My hair, it used to be more white and more yellow in the front. When you put it up, it looked like my hair was like a flame because it was like more yellow in the front. So I mean, everything is like, it all aligns. I love how life is like that. The card I just picked up on the floor, the power of love. So getting back into your childhood-like spirit is going to help you unfold your power, which is the power of love and compassion, which most people don't have. Most people will keep on saying, I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck, fuck you, I don't give a fuck. You have this power of being able to unfold your heart so open, so wide, and still be able to love people and then rebuild yourself back up. The reason that you're able to keep surviving, no matter how open you are, is because of the fact that you're open enough to have compassion for people. And that is always repaid forward, which is why today's word of the day, since y'all missed it, I'll go back to it. It said, the wicked borrow and pay not again, for they may be unable, but the uncompromisingly righteous deal kindly and give, for they are able. Psalm 37:21. Take chances today and invest in someone else's life, especially if God tells you to do so. You may give them something of value only to learn that they wasted, as they have always done in the past. But remember that God made an investment in you, and He wants you to be willing to make an investment in somebody else. Jesus died to give everybody a chance. Not everyone takes advantage of His provision, but we all have an equal opportunity to enjoy the abundant life. If you help someone and they end up not doing what is right with it, that is between them and God. Give thanks that you are able to give, and then do whatever God tells you to do. I'm 32. I'll be 33 this year. I'm glad that you think I look like I'm 24, though. Who's a minor? I'm confused. Who makes and whose spirit? I flossed my teeth today. My gums are achy right now. I'm sorry, y'all, if I keep making a mouth movement. I just flossed real deep. Shaman, ancient healing, wisdom. This might be you. Yes, I was born in 93. Thank you. It's time for you to reflect. In this snowstorm may be a time for you to sit down and reflect on some things. Homework for the day. Put your phone down. No, I want her back, but my sister beat her up, so now I can't see my kids, and I gotta deal with the heartache. She's gone forever because she got caught cheating. It'd be weird to me, right? Because I'd be thinking, like, in spirit, like, for instance, my baby father, his sister, time to reflect. She keep on trying to, like, interject. Like, I had a dream that she was going to try to move in my house by my window. I just felt my third eye. I feel like there's somebody on my forehead, right? And it's like, I don't necessarily want you to live in my head, you know? Huh? I'm 32. I'm not 33 yet. What? Yeah, whoever you want, go get her. It doesn't matter if they cheat or not, because at the end of the day, people make mistakes. People are young and dumb and horny. Excuse me, but if you really love somebody and your heart craves them, then you should go towards them. My son's father's a Cancer. Be vulnerable at this stage. All right, that's it from this. And you got DNA karma. She'll get the malfunctional alive. Nah, it's like I could feel the energies of things just like stabbing at me. It's like I see life in like the Jacob's ladder format, and I just see all these energies like coming in like, like one's pushing like this, and the other one's pushing like this, and it's like I'm trying to just push those things, those levers down to help unlock the spirit so it can continue to keep rising up instead of being locked down. But I do know sometimes it's good to keep locked down so everyone doesn't rise into your spirit and your private space with you. So there's that. Yep. Ascending. Mm-hmm. You got protection around you? No, I don't necessarily light incense always because, I mean, I can see it. You've been put through a lot of abuse, but because of that, you're going to get unexpected money. You're going to be single, sexy, and successful, and people are going to realize there's really no hate in your heart. They're going to realize and see who you really are. Hold on one second. Call my white magic and protecting me so I can be comfortable on this live witchcraft all you want to. I'm gonna build a house around my spirit anytime I get the chance to. And I start feeling stuff too. It's like the back of my head getting hot, my hands getting hot. I sense this energies around me that want to be malicious. Like for instance, as soon as I start blocking the energies out, it's an energy that's outside my window. A dude just got in his car. His energy's coming through like a damn cloth trying to come through the window. Like if you had the eyes to see in different dimensions, like I think that's the black dimension, right? Like that's down there, right? Like that's that dimension. But then like in the pink and white dimension, right? They don't even exist. I'm sorry, hold on. She's trying to summon those food stamps. Oh no, I have over $500 in food stamps. I'm good. Thank you for asking. Single moms, sorry. I keep having a lot of highs and lows in life lately. How do I keep highs only? By journaling and being appreciative of when you do have the highs. So like, for instance, right now I feel high, but I feel like this energy that's in my black is trying to like disturb me, right? So in order for me to stay high, I just appreciate when I'm able to balance out the energy. Highly requested, yes. So right now, someone around you is going through a health concern. And it has them concerned, worried. Some biting their nails. Last time I saw Method Man on stage, they wasn't going under him. Oh shit. So somebody tried to do a ritual of voodoo on you? Someone did ritualistic voodoo on you, but because you're a StarSeed, you end up having an achievement instead of succumbing to the voodoo. So they tried and it did not work. Because you genuinely are a StarSeed. So like anything that comes against you will fall. Right? Knowing who you are helps you stay out of a lot of spiritual warfare. Ugh. Family is in high honor, so you might have a family that's like highly ranked or like in the government. Yeah, high honor just came out again. You might be a spiritual royalty. So not only does your family work in the government, but you also are spiritually like royal. And people can't stand that because it's like, dang, You know, usually people only got one or the other. Usually it's like either you government connected and you in the system and you got masons and stuff behind you, or you're really spiritually high ranked and you have a big spiritual purpose. If this reading resonates for you, you have both. And because of that, people do things like voodoo to you because you are really gifted. You can see beyond the veil. Your gift has something to do with the veil. Your gift ties the veil in, so you're the portal between the here and now, and then in there. And because of that, people love to do love spells on you, because the people who are on the other side of the veil, they don't want to necessarily disappear. So they do things like attach to you sexually, or maybe even to your child, in order to stay here, stay present. So that's why I always tell y'all, hey, I just want to keep it clean, keep it cute. I have a kid in my house. I don't play that kind of shit. You may be having thoughts about something. A priest may have become a flying monkey in your life. And it's causing someone to have an awakening. They want to travel to you, a mature man. I called this out. I said that when they had this snow, they was gonna send snowplow trucks to siphon people's energy. Nobody believed me. Message, intuition. I happen to split the deck right here. My intuition never failed. They just did it so that these corporations come in and just energy harvest over us all day. I have the worst headache. The worst headache. I've been feeling like I was getting stabbed in my chest all last night, only on the left side of my body. My ears been hurting, my face been hurting, my neck been hurting. something about courthouse and ascending. I told y'all that this is exactly what was going to happen. And they've been sitting here since last night, since like 1 o'clock in the morning. My face is just achy as fuck. I'm in D.C., Maryland area, and no, I did not have no goddamn heartburn last night. As I was falling asleep, I was astral projecting because I finally slept on my back for the first time. And I astral projected into somebody's house, and it looked like it was my family house, and they was putting brand new furniture in it. It's like my family was trying to spiritually move on into a new dimension without me, and they was just furnishing the whole entire house. They was putting brand new furniture in there, everything. And my sister and my brother was at the table talking, and my brother was like, well, at least you're not a dancer. Like, what is she? You worried about her? She ain't on shit. And I've had my sister before tell me, message ascending again. I've had my sister before tell me, yeah, we left you behind. And I kept having dreams of her like trying to bully me and make me get stuffed in the basement. And like they was shoving stuff up my ass, like it was like a spinning thing. And they was putting me on the thing that looked like a merry-go-round, spinning me around in a circle real fast with something stuck up my butt. And they was like letting my son like torture me and torment me with other kids. And they was all laughing at me. And it was babies being born around me. And everybody was just laughing at me in this new house. But I had that dream years ago, or even when I lived in my apartment. But last night I had a dream, like I said, they moved into a new apartment. They was moving stuff in there. And my brother and my sister were at the table, and he's like, well, at least you're not a dancer. She ain't on shit. It's just crazy to me because they keep trying to siphon message about a twin flame. They keep expecting me to like just dissipate into the atmosphere and go away. But it's like, it's certain people that just don't leave because you can't do certain shit to certain souls. They're to be trusted. Your twin flame is to be trusted. Certain people you can't do certain shit to and get away with it. It don't work like that. I see everything. I see the demons and the celebrities. I see the angels and celebrities. I see every single kind of spirit you could imagine. I see their faces. Some of them are really ugly. Some of them look really pretty. Some of them look like cartoon characters. So for me, someone's occupation is to keep you in bondage. Like, they really think that I can't see what they doing. Like, I'm blind to the bullshit. Like, I can't tell, like, I see you trying to hold me down. Like, the fact that you got the biggest fucking sword in the side of my head is crazy. They keep trying to give your position to other people that's not meant to be in it. Excuse me. In the distant future, somebody else is going to be in bondage. A sweetheart in the distant future may be in bondage. A sweetheart that is a mature woman. There's a mature woman that is a healer. Certain people attach to you once they finally figured out that they are a spirit and they're on a spiritual journey and they're not ready to die. So what they'll do is they'll attach to you and block you from moving on. Because if you move on, then they finally have to die. But it's destiny that you have to move past them. So it's like, you gonna keep this shit up forever? Every time I astral projected, I was laying down. I never did it sitting up, no. I caught somebody else trying to astral project to me and other people before. Somebody's trying to give you evil eye. Whoever's giving you evil eye has heavy animosity towards you because you are to be trusted because of your intuition, and they don't like that. Can the deceased protect the living spiritual? Yes. So I'll call like my great grandma, hey, Pee-wee. She'll be higher up and she'll just send over some shit and she'll just knock some shit down, right? She'll just bow, bow, bow. All that shit is knocked out of the water. No, they cannot only watch you suffer. That's your ancestors. My ancestors kick ass. Then I can call like my great great grandma Sarah. She'll come down, she'll take whatever that is off the side, like take that shit off the top, like move that shit out the way. And you can feel it come off, like, oh, feels so much better. You can call on Grandma Roberts. She's the main one that could knock that spirit out, whatever spirit it is. A practitioner told me I did not see what I saw a dead aunt as a child. What do you think? You probably did see her. I be seeing my dead ancestors all the time. How do you respond to witches being in your presence? I look at them like, why the fuck are you here? Don't you got something else better to do besides try to get in my space? But because you are a peaceful earth angel that has ascended, a lot of people want to be in your space. They want to connect. They want to be your boss. They want to, oh look, boss, some kind of boss is trying to send death magic to you. Because of, again, your divinity, which is your occupation to be divine. It's part of your soul contract. Because you're a high priestess. And people get upset about that. Oh, you're also a divine feminine high priestess. Like, I can't make this shit up. It's in the cards. It's coming out. It's coming out. It came out again. I can't make this shit up. I'm like, you're a divine feminine and the Ice King knows it now? That was so draining. Oh, not you. It could be any witch. And there's so many witches around me at current time, child. They all, again, divine feminine just popped out again. Ice king, rich girl. So everybody know you about to have your coins stacked up, and they don't want that to happen. Every time I get a big lump sum of money, a fuck person comes around. I got my $7,000 last year. The person I've been dating for a whole year came around just to spend up my money, just so like, she broke, dumb bitch, look at her, she's so stupid. When I was homeless and distracted, like, I wasn't buying no drugs for me. I'm buying drugs for you. You the one that want to smoke weed all day. I don't even smoke. I don't even drink. You want to ask me about that shit. My stupid ass was saying yes because I'm just like, oh, well, he's being so nice to me. He's the only person that gives a fuck about me. The nigga ain't give a fuck. He just wanted to spend my money because he thought that I was just like stupid. Which I have to admit, I was dumb. I ain't stupid though. So she was stigmatized. No, I was just trying to be nice. He wanted to paint me out as mentally unstable. But it's like, I just got out of a car accident and he was the only person that was calling. My family was treating me like shit and not giving me a place to stay. You was the only one offering showers and stuff like that. So it seemed like he was being nice, but really, I see now, I was just using you. You were just convenient. And the fact that he admitted that shit out of his mouth is like, thank you for admitting that. Now I'm posting all the shit that you did to me. The abuse, the pictures of you choking me out, my bloody neck, all of that, the videos of you throwing my shit out your window. You don't live here. Why are you here? Doing all kinds of weird shit, but then trying to make it like I'm pressing on you when you was the one who kept calling me to be around. It's just like, yeah. But they say forgive it and let it go, but it's like, I just don't want that image of me being posted or portrayed that I really am like mentally insane when literally someone was actually like, people, like for instance, someone said this about Cardi B. They said Cardi B going through her breakup with Stephon Diggs right now. It's like, okay, they spent their time together. If it was only 5 months and she got a kid out of it, whatever happened, it is what it is. Like, that's what happened with them and that's what it is, and that ain't moving on. Like, it is what it is. Stop making it like, oh, she's mentally insane or she's wrong, or, you know, people be on the internet like, oh, yeah, that bitch dumb, she pressing on me, and you don't know what the hell's going on behind the doors. Behind closed doors, it could be, babe, meet me here, meet me at this place, meet me at this time, and you go there and they sitting there, got you outside waiting. Meanwhile, they locking you in with the whole entire building, people coming through, running through your energy. You're not feeling safe and protected by the person that you're supposed to be meeting, because it's like, first off, you told me to be here at this time, just playing mind games with you. But you sitting here thinking you in a relationship in a place to be safe, because it seemed like this person was giving you safety, but look, they was giving you destruction the whole entire time because they had an entity attachment. They wanted to attach all of their entities to you and then walk off with your energy. Yeah, that was their expectation, but it came to an ending. They're obsessed with your faith because your faith keeps you safe and protected and keeps you up. They keep trying to figure out, like, if I keep doing all this magic to this person, why the fuck aren't they miserable yet? Why the fuck aren't they dead yet? Why the fuck can't I get them to stop being successful? You not in Cardi B's reality. They don't care about you. Bitch, I have dreams about Cardi B all the time. We be chilling. She literally told me to join her whole entire gang. She said, you could join my entourage, boo. All you got to do is come through. So, baby, you don't know about what the fuck I be seeing in the spirit realm. I be seeing shit. I be places, okay? I be places. I be outside, okay? I be chilling. Here's a message about your relationship. In reverse, somebody had lust in reverse. They had lust and attraction to you for all the wrong reasons. Again, because of your money. I mean, it's sitting here in the cards. I'm literally just pulling one card on each side. And it's coming out. They tried to play in your ancestors' face, make it like they was your soulmate, become one and the same soul with you, blend your souls together. Because they knew you were a sweetheart. So that's why they gave you this love offer. But it was a bullshit ass love offer because they used it to manipulate you. Yeah, they manifested all kinds of manipulation over you. They were in poverty at the time and they were enamored with you. They try to change things about you and get you imprisoned. Like I said, lying on police statements saying that I abused them. Like, oh, I hit you, but you hit me too. And let me get this straight. If someone tells you that you ain't worth shit and you tell them to get out your car politely and they say, no, take me home. And you say, oh, no, you the one with all the money. Get the fuck out of my car. I'm not worth more than 50 cents. Get the fuck out of my shit. And they don't get out and you take your foot to push them out the car, or you try to pull them out your car because you're nicely asking them to get out of your car because they're disrespecting you. So then what you do is call the police and say, hey, I don't want to press charges on this person. I just want y'all to take him home because I can't drive him home. He's saying things to me. He's making me feel unsafe in my car. I just want him out of my car. That's it. But then 2 white officers corner this man in and say, hey, why don't you make a statement against her too? And then somehow that statement just randomly gets picked up out of all the crime in the US of A. They pick up that particular statement and turn it into a warrant. So they keep trying to silence you and say, well, she put her hands on me too. Yeah, I hit her, but she put her hands on me too. No, baby. I pushed you out my car with my foot because you said I wasn't worth 50 cents and I asked you politely to get out of my car. All you had to do was get out and find a metro home. You talked all that shit, go home. Find your own way home because you're not going to keep using me and manipulating me and taking my money or anything like that. At the time, it was only like March of last year. But you let 2 white officers corner you in and make a false statement against me saying, I hit you with a golf club. I pulled out a knife on you. Then you've given access to my spirit, my body, to white people who literally have Confederate flags in their house, and you want to paint to the world that I'm the crazy, insane person. Don't talk about me no more on your platform. I'm breaking up with you. No. You're blocked. I blocked all the numbers. Don't worry. You're blocked. And I will ascend regardless. And I try to find other partners in other zip codes. But I could show y'all my phone. Every time I try to find somebody new or new support system, that's my girl. She pregnant by me. Stay away from her. I'm not pregnant, y'all. I literally am on my period right now. This man tried to do any and everything to keep me away from anything that was healthy for me, and then keep me trapped in these corridors. Then also perpetrate his energy all throughout my whole entire neighborhood. So now he's locked in spiritually with people who are in this area to make me seem like I'm a nutbag, so that when he could, oh, I was with this other girl for since July. You was just something to do and convenient. She my girl. I take her on dates. I never take you out. You ain't shit to me. And it's like, men go through really high levels of abuse to people, and they think that they don't have to pay that shit forward. But it's funny because I finally posted the video of me when he choked me out and had my neck all bloody with bruises and cuts all around my neck. I finally posted it on my my threads page and said, y'all, I barely made it out of this relationship alive. And finally people who know him are starting to see what the fuck he did. But I know a few people who probably actually knew what he did and they just laughed. They thought it was the funniest shit in the world. So then I had a friend of mine from high school that tried to, he tried his best to try to get me out of that situation. He was like, oh, you mine now. Don't go back to that man. And he saw the text messages because he asked me to give him a ride to go get some gas and take him to get his laptop fixed. I'm like, I'm not a bad person. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I finished working. He threatened that man. That man said, "You ready to die about that?" And he brought out his gun. But what this person knows how to do spiritually is project. So whatever energy that man probably was sending to him, he was projecting back to him. So then on this man's birthday, have you mind, the man who was trying to come to my rescue, my friend, trying to come to my rescue, it's his birthday. He's arguing with this ex of mine on the phone, on my phone, via text message. I don't even know it's his birthday, the guy who was trying to come to my rescue at first. It wasn't until the end of the day where I saw his best friend just so happened to pass on his birthday. Right after they got into a heated argument about who's ready to die and who's threatening who. But this man bothered this man and was getting on his nerves. Have you mind, the guy whose birthday it was, he was just sitting, I wasn't even texting him no more. I said, hey, I'm just focusing on myself. You know, I'm not really trying to move on and move into something new right now. I'm just focusing on me, but thank you for, you know, trying to really lock in with me and making sure I was safe. I appreciate you. For you as an individual to go through my phone and see somebody minding their business and text them and bother them and then say weird stuff to them, and then they pull out their gun and say, you ready to die about that? Because it's his birthday. He like, bro, don't bother me. It's my birthday. I ain't got time. And then by the end of the night, his best friend passes away after y'all arguing. And I know you be doing spiritual shit that's not right, baneful magic and weird shit, heart attack spells. And I was feeling like my heart was feeling off that day too. And you spent the whole entire day with me, and 4 hours during the time we was hanging out together, somehow that boy happens to pass away on his best friend's birthday after y'all had a heated discussion about guns and violence. Spiritual energy is very strong. That's why I say stuff like this, to promote people to understand. If you're in a bad relationship or you're in anything, just leave people the fuck alone. Because see, that's why I said I had to walk alone. I told the dude, I said, just leave me alone. This situation is messy. I don't want you involved. I literally told him that. And he said, okay, I respect that. This dude, this idiot, picked up my phone, went through my phone, started texting him. The dude was like, bro, it's my, like, I didn't even know it was his birthday. But he texted back, was like, bro, you ready to die about that? And just showed him, I got a gun, nigga. I ain't got time for this shit. He's like, well, he's threatening me. I'm like, but you're bothering him. He's minding his business today. I haven't even texted him in days. Why are you bothering that man? I have you mind, don't even know it's his birthday. But his best friend, while me and this other guy been hanging out all day and I'm feeling like unsafe and unwell, we sitting here chilling. He had me go to all these different places in DC, all around his hood. And then next thing you know, the boy ends up dying. I don't know how the boy died. But this boy is somebody, these are kids that I went to high school. And have you mind, the whole entire time I've been with this dude, people who are friends of my exes are all dying. Like all my exes' friends are passing away. People really be thinking like spiritual possession and spiritual realm and shit is a game. It's not no fucking game. You don't play around spiritually with people. And it sucks that he claiming you. And I think that's crazy to me because it's like he claimed and did all that. But then by the end of the day was like, you ain't worth shit. I don't want you. I'm moving on to this other bitch. She's better than you. That's how I got my YouTube check. You ain't on shit. But I'm hanging out with you. As soon as I come pull up next to you, I'm like, you smelling like that death smell again. Hold up. See, people who close to dying, once they learn too much, they know how to not die. Okay, they know how to attach their spirit to a lot of people. That's why I said your gift of being able to see between the veil. They know how to attach their ass to other people. They can see spiritually because they so close to their spirit. They so close to not being here that they can send their spirit out their body and go anywhere. And it's like real to them because they've mastered their spirit, their energy. That's why you got to be careful in this realm now, in this world now, because it's people who are this close to death, but they paid attention to it so closely that they can control the fact that they're alive. They can leave their body whenever they want to and pretty much be a dead person. But because their spirit is so aware, because they've been doing it for so long, they'll go and get in somebody else's body or possess somebody else. So whatever they're spiritually going through, they send their death to somebody else while they get to be in the presence of being alive. And have you mind, this boy passed away while me and this guy was together. Now, I'm not saying, you a snitch. No. I'm paying attention to what the fuck is really going on around here. That's why I say these things to y'all, because you got to pay attention. Oh, the sex might be good, girl, but you gotta use your nose and make sure you understand what the fuck really going on, because somebody died. My baby father's friends have been dying. His one of his favorite friends have been in and out of the jail. They said the African nurse came to the dude, was like, "You look like a zombie. What's going on with you, my man?" By the time he leave the hospital, he's fine. Like, it's so many people attached to me that have been going to the hospital on and off behind this for the last year of me being attached to this guy. Spirits like this go to find innocent women and innocent people, healthy people, happy people, and they interject themselves in your life to find out every single source of energy that you have and attach to it, possess it, mentally access every single nerve ending in the body of every individual attached to you, just so they can expand themselves and not die. That is the epitome of what's going on with the government institutions and things like that. When people understand that people have the gift like that, they want to work with them, because it's like, well, shit, if you can get past death, I'm fucking with you. But then they don't look at the people like me, where it's like, hold on, but how come she not in the hospital though? You keep doing things to her, but why is everybody else around her dropping and she not dropping? That starts to also catch people's attention. Like, hold on, so then what's she? Why is she the only one that's invincible to your magic, but you actually sleeping with this woman? Well, what is she? You spiritually assassinating all these other people. Why is she not dying? Oh, I noticed the pattern. That's why when I went to go get the gas last time, because like I said, somebody came and got their hair done, and I felt so good after doing that boy's hair. Like, I felt so safe, so protected, so well. And he like, I ran out of gas. It's like every time something happens to me, something happens to him too. That's what he's not understanding, that we in the spirit realm, and you made a soul contract and a spiritual marriage to somebody. You're not supposed to leave that person to be trying to dip and dodge all around town. You're supposed to be loyal to the person and be a good person. Some people just want to continue to manipulate. They don't care. They just learn to just not have emotions, right? So I'm looking and I'm like, hold on, well, my son not dying. I'm not dying. My family not dying. I don't smell like death. Why do you smell like death? And you sitting right next to me. And this is not the first time this has happened, that I'm smelling this smell on you. It's like when his energy get real low or something happen, and like my third eye open all the way up. It's like, woo! But it happens a lot. Even in the giant, I ain't gonna hold you. I went in the giant. The giant smell pretty dead too. I ain't gonna hold you. A lot of these corporations and companies are dead. That's why they do things like have these snowstorms and stuff, so they can siphon our energy. And that's why I'm trying to get y'all to understand, like, it's really spirits out here. I had a dream before COVID. Some man was like, I seen zombies or something. Me and my family's trying to get away and get in each other's cars and stuff. I come to work the next day, and the homeless man comes out he comes in the museum. He's like, it's going to be a zombie apocalypse. It's going to be a zombie apocalypse. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But everybody's like, he need to get out. But I'm like, also thinking to myself, like, hold on, but I had that dream last night too. So he saw what I saw. So that means our consciousness is on the same level. Why do I have the consciousness of a homeless man? It took all these years for me to finally go through my homelessness, right? But for me to finally start to see the zombie apocalypse around me, to start to see and smell the death around me. Like, certain people's realms are dying. The realm of greed, the 7 deadly sins, that realm is dying. People who've already ascended, because again, you have a higher self and a lower self. But when you start to act in your lower self and people leave you behind, this is why Walker Father says, we say, I go hard in the motherfucking paint. Fuck you think, nigga. Leave you stinking, nigga. What the fuck you thinking, nigga? Leave you stinking is a real thing. Like, niggas really be walking around stinking, and they be looking at people like we perfume. The live, beautiful women, like we perfume, because women don't usually give off the smell of death unless they just into some fucking baneful, nasty ass magic. I don't like being around witches and bitches like that, and when I'm around them, they make me feel like I want to throw up. That's why I don't fuck with certain spirits, okay? People look at me like, oh, she's alone because she ain't got no friends. No, I smell fucking death on you evil bitches. I can smell the fucking magic that y'all participate in. Y'all some weird ass bitches. And the ones who are weird, messing with fucking urine spells, love spells, putting their period blood in fucking spaghetti. That's why I don't like letting my son eat over nobody's house. That's why I always tell him to eat food at my house before you go to your friend's house. Don't be going everywhere. Don't be trusting everybody. I don't like that shit. People try their best. You see, you said an important thing. There's a light we should have in our eyes, and when it's gone, it's noticeable. I can tap into my energy right now and feel somebody else's energy surrounding me that's not my own energy. A lot of times people will cloak your energy in their energy to try to make it look like your light is gone. The smell of death, yeah, exactly. When you sleep with a person, you take on part of their spiritual energy. Yeah, I see that now. You're just a witness. That's not happening. The sulfur, the blank stare, it's the giveaway to me that when people are about to pass or are considering it. Yeah, it looked like this, right? You see my face, how it just changed? It looked like this. But again, me being around so many people and seeing that in them and seeing that on them, because I am like literally like a death priestess. I'm like in between realms. I can go back and forth, but I don't smell like death. I just channel messages from the dead and bring them back to people. Oh yeah, your dead auntie who passed away like a year ago, she told me to tell you she love you. Yeah, I'm that person. Or even the person that keeps the party alive, so to speak, because I'm still, alive and well. And I'm pretty much good at staying balanced. So for me, it's easy to, I'm sorry, my phone's about to die. It's easy to just go with low because I usually just shake it all off after, sharing a moment with people. But the issue is, like I said, I try to tell my neighborhood, I'm like, look, I was minding my business all along. Then this man came along and tried to energy swap me, snipe me. And everybody looking at me like, nah, girl, you the dead one. He was doing you a favor. But I'm like, but why every time I'm doing here, minding my business with my client, anytime I get a decent client, and the energy starts to feel cool, calm, and collect, and I feel safe, he don't want you. Why you all in another nigga face? I'm like, I'm just doing my job, being a customer service oriented woman. I'm trying to get paid. Like, help me, help me. He calling 4 or 5. Like, I had to put my phone on airplane mode just to be able to focus on working. Okay? So that speaks a lot about the difference, because I don't call that person. When stuff goes wrong in my life, I don't call them. I don't ask them for help. So that's not a source of help for energy for me. Well, hold on. When the water went cold at my house because this person been on my ass all night long. The dude, you got a girlfriend, but somehow your spirit be at my house at 3 o'clock in the morning. You sitting here, my window going ting, 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 ting. It's spiritual. But like I said, people know how to send their fucking spirits out their bodies to other people's houses. So I'm sitting here at 3 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock, ting, 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 on my window, ting, 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 and I already know what it is. It's like I could feel the spirit of the person like crawl up on me and get in my bed. So stop trying to run around telling people I'm obsessed and I'm crazy when this is a spiritual space and place that we in. And I don't be chasing you down like, where's he at? I gotta go see. I gotta astral project to find him. Like, no, I don't give that. I don't do that. Spirits be coming to me. I don't be knocking on nobody front door. I be trying to keep my door closed and go to bed at night. Y'all be trying to come find me. I just be accidentally seeing stuff because God be like, I need you to see something. God would be like, I need you to know something. Something's coming in the future and I need you to know this information before it gets here so you're prepared when it happens. I'm not the spiritualist that's like, oh, let me go see what's going on with my ex right now. I need to go, girl. I'll be right back. I knew that nigga was cheating. Like this morning, I'm in the bed rolling around trying to get up. All I hear is, you gonna roll another J? Why you not rolling it right? I'm like, I can hear the damn woman that you sitting there with, cause you hopping in my energy to make her feel like you. So that's fucked up. Cause I shouldn't be able to hear what the hell you doing at some other woman's house. If you told me you gone, you gone. Why you still talk about me then? Because it's like, why don't your spirit want to just go ahead and leave? Like, you got people over here in my life dying and shit. People were alive, like really dying, like multiple people dying. Now, you can go ahead and argue this. Well, shit, he really must be a big deal in the spirit realm because how all of them dying and he don't die. Spiritual mastery comes with a lot of breath work control and a lot of determination. Not everybody got that in them to be that determined to live another day. You understand? You gotta have the willpower to keep continuing once you realize what the fuck is going on in the world. But he started seeing that I was getting tired of it. I'm like, I'm getting tired of this shit. So he just had to go find another victim. That's all it was. It's like, you trying to make me feel bad. I'm like, you go ahead and find another victim. That's all right, baby. But don't think I'm not finna tell my story so I can go ahead and heal. So people stop thinking I'm crazy. Got people thinking I'm hallucinating and shit. I'm looking at 3 o'clock. Ting, 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 on the window. Ting, 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 ting. Energy heavy on me. Like, I'm talking about, I'm trying to remove the energy of the female. Because he like to try to bind females together. So that basically like I'm with this girl, but I feel like it's your spirit. So I try to take the feet. So I'm spinning the girl. I'm like, okay, get up out my head. So now the headache is finally going away. Golly, that shit was getting on my nerves. The headache is finally going away. My body feel like it's overheating. I'm feeling like I'm about 100,000 degrees right now. But getting her energy up out of me, my breath gets calm. I'm at ease. I'm at peace. I'm real hot right now. But it's like, my Cash app goes back to white. Everything's calm in my reality. Next thing you know, what you doing? But this time around, it snowed, so it's kind of hard to just get out and go be active. My son didn't want to go to school, so he was just sitting in the house, allowing these energies to be all up in his space. I'm like, you need to go to school. You need to be out the house. I want to stay home. I want to stay home. No, you need to go to school so you can get around other energies, so you can be a place where you're safe, where you're not around energies that are literally lurking, trying to get access to you and have you up in some shit. Lord only knows. People, they be child trafficking and stuff like that up there with the celebrities and the stars. So it's like, people be thinking people like Jaguar, the artist, or I forget what her name, Jaguar, the one who's doing a tell-all in Hollywood. Oh, yeah, she crazy. She just mad she got dropped. Like, no, people be having successful careers, but when you start to see certain shit, you have to report it back to the people, because people really be thinking that, oh, I'm about to get this contract. I'm about to be a millionaire. I'm about to make this. Baby, that shit is not sweet. That shit come with a price to pay. You know how many people have tried to make me sign contracts when I'm asleep? I'm sitting in my bed. I'm in a dream. You trying to get me to sign a contract while I'm asleep? feels like it's just energy just crawling in my ass. No. People do be trying to drop the news while they in it, but when you in it, people be like throat chakra attack, because people, again, the dark arts is very well practiced in these communities. So people sitting here throat chakra attacking you. I'm sitting here doing this boy hair. He watching videos of Boosie giving a damn house tour. Why are you trying to bring Boosie up in my spirit? I don't even listen to that man music. No disrespect to Boosie. Boosie is a beautiful artist. I love what he's done with himself. But I don't listen to that, so I don't want that spirit and that soul attached to me, because I don't drink, I don't smoke, I'm not gonna be fun and entertaining. But then Boosie doing an interview, yeah, you know, these crackhead bitches, I be sharing it with my friends and stuff. Like, then I have a dream of people trying to say me and my son is a crackhead and we addicted to certain to the crack. What crack? I don't do drugs. So in spirit world, you got me looking like a crackhead? Yeah, spiritual warfare in Hollywood is crazy. So it's like, I be looking like, I need y'all to go ahead and clear that perspective up out of here, because it's like, huh? I work hard just like everybody else, but so many people trying to gang up in my spirit and in my soul, trying to like make me look like this, make me look like that. Baby father in prison trying to stay attached, like, oh, don't leave me behind, don't forget about me. Dude, I can't help everybody. I'm spiritually aware, and there's so many different scenarios, so many different directions to go in. I'm at a fucking crossroads, and I'm sitting here like, what the fuck do y'all want me to do? Mama, I can't help you, but she's the only person that is financially showing up for me. But do I really want to stay in that reality where it's like the government running everything, and when she go on trips, they sitting here, it's energy siphoning out of my womb, and I gotta be in pain for 3 days while she out of town because it's just how things go? Fuck no. Do I want to be attached to a nigga that's going to keep on saying, I'm going to cheat on you, I don't respect you, but then as soon as he done with that and he finally see your value, but you really are a beautiful lady, and I do got love for you, then they rubbing on your thigh, talking about something, so yeah, after this, can I come in your house and come sleep with you? Fuck no. I finally just had to say, fuck no. I'm looking in the energy. I'm like, where my head at? I'm looking at all this crown chakra magic done. He's like, that's your shit. That's your shit. I know. But it's like, if you're going to recruit your fan base, just make sure you tell them the truth about what the fuck you did to me. Well, you kept coming around, so it's your fault. Take accountability. No. Take accountability for the fact that you tried to manipulate somebody who genuinely was like, one, homeless, two, had money. You took advantage of that situation. Yeah, so the fuck, I use you, bitch. You're dumb, bitch. I don't give a fuck, bitch. That's how I know this realm that we live in has to be some version of like purgatory or something. Because it's like, how the fuck can you just be comfortable with doing shit like that to people? When you use me to, no. The water is not hot. I'll be okay. I look at some other energy that's got motion. But it's like, that's a part of that's the spiritual journey and initiation, I suppose. One that last relationship that just wake you up to every single motherfucker you ever been with, because that's where he channeled the spirit of every single man I ever been with. The funky guy, the half-dead guy, the guy that strangled me back in 9th grade, the boy that was good at basketball. It's like the guy who was spiritual and able to do magic. Like, he channeled every single man I ever been with and became all of them all at once. And it just, I looked at the situation like, but people really out here talking about something, I'm trying to kill him, I'm trying to siphon his energy. I don't even know how to energy siphon. You watch me, I'm sitting here like, so what do I do? I think I'm doing it right. My father left and was in jail until I was like 7. And he always would just say my mom was all about money. He never wanted to spend no money on me. He was There's a man who got out of jail and wanted to be young forever. So yeah, essentially, yes. It's the same situation. I'm 25, you 32. Why are you always trying to go date younger men and steal their life from them? I'm like, steal the life from them? Nigga, I did not steal shit from you. If anything, you've stolen friends and actual lives out of my life. People have actually died around me behind you. Nobody was dying and dropping like flies this entire time. My father tried to come around, but I seen it in a dream when my father met with one of my other exes and was trying to do business with him. Like, yeah, hurry up and get her ass up out of here. Fuck you talking about? I'm tired of this shit. I'm trying to give my grandmother money. So I asked my sister, what happened on my 21st birthday, that time when, I woke up in the hospital and you was nowhere to be found? Did you actually, like, maybe cross me over into this reality? And he hasn't talked to me since then. That was like a few weeks ago. So no, I've never been around a strong father influence, but to heal that is by raising a son that's going to do better than that. The pathway is something about a Jezebel in the pathway. So I don't know how that can go together. Pathway, Jezebel, clarify that, because I guess I got to be a harlot. They saying that the pathway is just go be a dancer and just go be a freak league. That's all they want to know you as. Or he tried to put me on the pathway of being a Jezebel. But it's just, I say all this to say, like, I wanted this information out because if it ain't me, then who's it going to be next? Well, I don't treat no other girl like that, only you. But why? You understand? Like, so why'd you treat this girl like that? What did she do? Check your ego? That sounds about it. It sounds like she just checked your ego. That sounds like that's the only thing she did was check your ego. I didn't make a bad choice. I was homeless, and this was the only person that was checking on me. My mother wasn't texting me every day to make sure I was okay. My brothers wasn't texting me. My sisters wasn't texting me. My grandmother wasn't calling me. I think people was hoping and praying that I died in the streets. So their idea was to just say, whoever picks her up can have her. And that's a generational curse. But the opposition is getting beat up. But that's a generational curse. That has nothing to do with me. That's not my fault. It's not my fault that I was born into a family where all the men wanted to be drug dealers and cheat on their women. That's something that was programmed into us since slavery. And I'm making a connection between all of this stuff, was able to like get people to really be aware, like, hold on, do y'all not see? There's a nice guy on the way. Do y'all not see that, like, what y'all doing to the women is messing them up? But the men, patriarchy, that's why we're in the season of trying to help the matriarch rise again. Oh no. I feel really high about my existence. This is the energy of other people on me. I feel like $1,000,000. I'm like, look, if somebody tried to kill me and it didn't work and I'm not dead, I'm not dying, but everybody else seem to be dropping like flies, and somebody got to sit here and do that much energy work just to be able to try to keep me in a position, like, if you got to do all of that, bother people who ain't even thinking about you, not even bothering you, literally they minding their business, they chilling. They talking about they want to be my nigga, they want to be my man, and I'm leaving you. But you, as soon as you figured out that you cut that connection between me and somebody else, now all of a sudden, oh yeah, I don't even want you, bitch, and no nigga ever gonna want you. Your pussy loose. You old as shit. You trying to take the life out of a young nigga. Like, there's something wrong with you. I haven't talked to you like that at all. I finished work and making money, minding my business. You ask for help and I help you. How that make me look like a bad person? You just look dumb because you keep coming around. You're dumb because you keep helping me. So why you keep calling me? Because you're convenient. I'm like, so if you had another girlfriend, why you ain't call your girlfriend? I did call somebody else. That's why she has my money. She's helping me get my, but you just had me do your YouTube check last month. So, well, she's the one who's been doing it outside of that. Yeah, because she's the one. You're not the one. You're being replaced. I'm like, okay, that's nice. But just make sure you return all the energy you try to steal from me. And I just want to make sure the new girl knows that you do this shit, because I don't want my energy wrapped up on you and her. I don't want you siphoning energy from me, having sex with me, and then running to her after you get charged up, and then taking my sexual energy and then wrapping it around another woman's vagina, giving her my energy, my blessings, and things that are supposed to come to me, making it look like you blessing her with all this magical energy, and you siphoning it from me and my son's household. And then she's sitting here believing you, investing in you, and then all you doing is simply just trying to like channel my energy every time y'all about to have sex and drain me. And I'm not supposed to do nothing about that. Meanwhile, in my life, you got people left and right dying because you keep going to spiritual warfare with my son's father and me. Even my brother, I think, had a friend pass recently. Yeah, we outside for real. Yeah. We likes that for real. That shit is dumb as a bitch. We sitting here killing each other. Meanwhile, ICE is like, yes, fuck yeah. Okay, so now we can go do more. They're distracted. Their energy's low. And we can go and kill some more people too. Because they're so focused on fighting each other that they can't even see that we're trying to get them to kill each other so we don't have to do the job. It was a year. It was almost a year. Had I waited till February, it'd have been a year. I had to get up out of there before it was a year. I couldn't mark no year in that. I gotta go. But I knew him long before that. See, when I met him, he had a girl pregnant. But we was just chilling, just, hey, you want to make content? Sure. And I always noticed there was something wrong because he was hypersexual always. And I was like, okay. But he even came to me recently and said, I used your feminine energy to manifest that blessing to be with so-and-so. So I'm looking like, so essentially I was spiritually married to a dude and didn't even know it for like the last 3 years. Didn't even know it. That's why you keep telling everybody, you belong to me, you belong to me, you belong to me. But then you outside popping your dick on somebody else. It's like, I don't mind you leaving, but just make sure you cut the cords too. Like, if this is you and this is me, make sure you sever that all down the middle. This is you, this is my grandma. Cut all them cords down the middle. This is you, this is my sister. Cut all them cords down the middle. This is you, this is my brothers. Cut all the cords. This is you, this is me. Cut all the cords. This is you, this is my mother. Cut all the cords. Like, cut the cords between you and every single feminine energy in my family before you leave. Don't leave with all of us stacked up on your ding-a-ling like a hamburger. And then you just giving us out like we plates to just serve the people. Like, my mother married, minding her business. My sister got a daughter. My other sister going to college, minding her business. You need some time out when it comes to men. I know that. That's why I'm saying. I told the next dude who wanted to be my guy, I said, I don't want to deal with you. I'm taking time for myself. I got a pharmaceutical school coming up. I'm trying to chill, mind my business. And he said, okay. That guy texted him days after me and him had this conversation. Was like, yeah, she with me right now. That's my girl. She pregnant by me, like lying and stuff, saying I'm pregnant. I haven't gotten pregnant. Every single time he done tried to get me pregnant, it's not working. Shoot. And then I'm hearing spiritually like he might have somebody else pregnant. Look, I don't even think the baby his. I'm like, you sure your sperm can get people pregnant? It don't look like it. It don't look like it's thick. Like, it don't look like it can do the job. But we did the test where we put it in the bottle and it floated to the top, so it says that it's alive. God just said, not over here. So for me, no, because I even went and broke all the ties between the two of us. Right? I broke the mental tie. I'm like looking at us spiritually, like, okay, boom, 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 right? The head tie, like, boom, breaking that one, breaking that tie, breaking the one right there. Like, just unlocking all of these different things that locked us together, that I didn't put them there. I didn't go to each chakra and lock us in to the same system. I didn't do that. That's something that he, in his mind, did. Right? He did that, or he got somebody else to do it for him. I never did that. So I went through, I unbinded. I even tried to go to my son's spirit and like unbind him from my son's spirit, like, and my brother's spirit, my mother's spirit, like, just going into the spirit realm and just making sure, like, okay, boom, that's that. All right, well, cut that off. Cut that off. But people who are like that, they make it their business. No, I got to tell my story so I can get it off of me, because unless people hear me and know that this is true and know that I will actually tell the truth, because people who are scared to tell the truth or hide in the shadows, they got something to hide. I have nothing to hide. So I had to tell my story so that I could get this off my chest, so that people will know that I'm not afraid to say what happened. I can say everything that happened and not stutter a bit, because I really mean it. But if you sit next to me and you trying to project your energy onto me and make me stutter and shit, like, yeah, she lying. No, you don't understand. If I don't, a lot of you people think that when you talk about people, they hold power over you. No, when you don't speak your truth and people just think that, oh, he just moved on and she fell off. No, you need to tell your story. Women especially, because if nobody hears the truth, that motherfucker gonna go and do the same shit to the next bitch and the next bitch and the next bitch and the next bitch. Even his own baby mother was like, he's a demon. So that's why I'm sitting here telling the story like, hey, bro, don't let these men take advantage of y'all, girls. No, silence is not the best answer. Because this all happened. And I'm looking at him like, so if this is what is going on, like, what is it? Now, some people will say, oh, you know, sometimes people got to act like they hate you in public so that they can love you privately. Well, I don't want that kind of love. Well, if y'all love each other publicly, y'all know that y'all going to have a target on y'all back because of who y'all are. So it just can't work like that. So I don't know how to construct the situation, but I just don't want to go with a whole year of my life gone down where it's like, I done sat here and tried to support somebody and be a good person. And now I'm looking at the internet, people like, oh, you bitches be so mad that niggas move on. It's like, I would. I'm sorry, y'all. I just got on Instagram and saw something that was hilarious. But nonetheless, I don't know if the sound will come back. If not, I'll just end it here. And me telling my truth is definitely going to be my therapy always. Yeah, telling my truth is definitely my therapy. And I want it to be therapy to other people so that they know the truth, so that they don't fall into it, so that they don't lean on certain things and think that they're better or good for you because it's fast or because it's, you know, popular. Crack was popular. That don't mean you're supposed to smoke it. Coke make you have energy longer. That don't mean you're supposed to sniff it. So I just want to make sure that y'all understand sometimes that these things are not good. Okay, false statements was being made about from your family. People in my family was telling this person that I was crazy, and that's what made him treat me like that. It's like, oh, well, you're delusional, you're crazy, you're mentally insane. You know, people was just trying to paint these pictures of you that are untrue. And it's like, you know, once you get to that ascended version of yourself, it's time to cut everybody off. You understand? Oh, good future results is, I mean, I could continue and go to pharmaceutical school. I could. Even though I don't believe in pharmacy, I don't believe in medicine, I don't believe in big pharma. I hate it. But I could go get a certification there and go do that job, because I do want to see people get healthy. People who do still believe in it, instead of herbs. Or I could sit there while I'm there, like, you know, while you take this, I'm not supposed to tell you this, but you should take these herbs. And what I want to tell you to do is take this at first, right, for the first week, but then the next 2 weeks, take just the herbs and see which one makes you feel better. And you go from there. And if you do find that the herbs make you feel better, come to me. I got you. I'll get you together. You know, get people on the right track. So with that income that could come in, I could now fully go like way bigger with my herbal remedies. Like, I really feel like I need to go to Smile Herb Shop and just put this on their shelves. Like, hey, y'all, I get my herbs from y'all, so can y'all put these bottles on y'all's can I put these bottles on y'all's shelves? Why the fuck I couldn't think of the word shelf? You got that spirit on you too. A lot of people I met when I was still talking to that dude got his spirit on them too. You got that spirit on you too. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm breaking that bitch off for you. I'm taking it off, because I'm not inviting that shit back in my house. Unless you just him trolling. Probably might have made a fake YouTube just to be over here watching me. Mm-hmm. That's what it's giving. The X. Anywho, you brought that motherfucker right up in here. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna have to, like, yeah, delete you from my friends list if you want to keep bringing that shit over here. can just see what's going on. Hold on. My brother trying to protect me, but he ain't got a lot of friends around him. But somehow he's still making it every day. God damn it. Crazy thing though, let me reflect and say this. With all that being said, this person probably feel like because I had so many people trying to protect me behind the scenes, that they was being abused and they was being treated wrongfully because they already had a platform. I don't know what their intention was when they met me, right? If somebody told them like, hey, bruh, I'm going to pay you to go ahead and get her out of here. Because why did he have to try to ask me to sign some paperwork behind the scenes in spirit? I don't know. I try my best to not feel vibes from y'all, honestly, like, because I don't want to judge y'all adversely. But when that boy came in here just now, yeah, I felt that. So this lesson was about self-respect. Regardless of who and what he was, are you willing to leave? How long did it take you to leave? And what I'm learning right now more than ever is to teach girls to just leave before it gets too late. I crawled through that shit on my face so that you girls can be pretty and just know, like, nah. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. People start dying. Bullets start flying. Shit start going every which way. The spirit realm is real. This nigga got a dead daddy and other dead friends that they know. Like, I got my dead friends too, my dead homies. So I'm good, you know. I got people who in the spirit realm who also making sure I'm good too. So, you know, I don't really fear too much either. But, you know, it's just like, it's too much going on. Like, if it gave all that, like, if it's really that bad, Romeo and Juliet. Now, the fucked up part about this is this. I figured out that my forehead is aligned with Orion's belt, and my belly button, my womb, and all that is aligned with the Milky Way. So it looks like this line that goes straight across the whole entire planet. I'm gonna show y'all real quick, right? This will make the whole entire thing come to a head. Cause why'd you stay so long? What was going on? Like, what was so important about the situation? So right here, right? If y'all can see my finger, can y'all see my finger? Right there is Orion's belt. You see the belt right there? There's Orion, but that's the belt. Those 3 stars right there. There's the shoulders right there. And all that, that's the bottom of his thing, and then he got legs too that come out here somewhere. But that's the belt, right? And then right here, the end of this little wide looking thing is Taurus, right? So this constellation has been here for 20 million years. So this right here was meant to beat, like for the last 20 million years, it's been Orion beating the Taurus bull in the head. And they say in the next 50,000 years, the V is going to split and get real wide, and it's going to start sagging to the side, right? That person was a Taurus. The Orion's belt constellation, you see the 3 right there? lined up like that with my face, right? And those 3 are also aligned with the pyramids in Egypt, right? So then this whole entire line from that, right? Boom. This purple line right here, right? Let me let y'all get to the middle of the line. Hold on. Oh, wait. So here's the middle of the line, right here. This little, you see that purple curve right there? That one right there? And you see how, oh, my blind's in the way. They got Scorpius right there, and they got Sagittarius right there. Those are my cusp signs, my zodiac. I'm literally like 11/22 is my birthday, right? But then I happen to have a birthmark on my stomach that looks exactly like this purple thing, right? And it made me think, so if my head is over there and my birthmark is right here, would that be my legs down there? So then what's over there? And I found out that it's Aries, which is right behind the Taurus, and my brother's an Aries, and it goes around and around in circles, a cycle. So I thought to myself, like, well, how could this correlate? Well, when we were together during the summertime, it was very heated, very warm outside, very high energy, very high frequency, tension. The chaos keeps you hot, keeps you warm. But people who are like all the way up there, close to other areas, it's colder, far away from the equator where all the heat is at, closest to the sun. So I kind of just learned that it was like a necessary thing for us to be together. So now the 2 cards that just came out was Divine Masculine and Rich Girl, and then Concern. Oh, and Divine Feminine. So it's like you can go through all of that just to find out and realize it's just a story that was just already aligned in the stars. So that's what makes me already have forgiveness about it. And that's why I say what I say out loud. Like, I went through all of that to realize that shit was fucked up. Me getting choked out was fucked up. Me getting beat on was fucked up. Us fighting was fucked up. Us cursing each other out was fucked up. Him trying to tell, oh, I got somebody else pregnant or whatever on the low. You ain't shit to be bitch. All that was crazy. But the chaos is literally written in the stars. It says that my constellation is beating this motherfucker upside the head for the last 20 million years. And he got angry. They're saying the method or the myth goes, the bull is angry because Zeus got mad and sentenced him to carry the 7 sisters on his back and carry the weight of heaven on his shoulders forever. So he's sentenced to carry 7 women on his shoulders. That's why he always like to have a gang load of bitches around him. He can't help it. It's literally, it's written in the stars. Then they got the Ophiuchus up there, which is supposed to actually be the zodiac between Scorpio and Sagittarius. So technically that's what I'm supposed to be up there too. So it's like all these things. And I'd show you my birthmark, but I don't feel like pulling my robe up and all of that stuff. But just say, like, you sometimes don't realize that you got to go through those relationships like that to learn that it's above you. You got to heal and get into your higher self to understand the purpose of the relationship. Now that you understand it, you processed it, move on. Look, block, no access. Ascending. The veil. Right. And this is why now you move and you block that person out, because now, okay, now's the part where you truly understand, are you going to be able to love yourself enough to let go? Because look at, when I talk about him, look at my face. When I get back in my own energy, it's like, you know what I'm saying?